Donald Trump's government shutdown is now the third longest in American history, and the American people are feeling the shutdown pain more and more each day. Social Security offices are now closing across the country. States are warning of possible disruptions in SNAP benefits, and thousands of federal workers, thousands, folks, and our military families as well are facing immense financial uncertainty. Donald Trump couldn't care less. As the New York Times notes, unlike past presidents, Mr. Trump appears to feel little urgency to strike a deal to reopen the government. Instead, he has used the shutdown as an opportunity to further remake the federal bureaucracy and jettison programs he does not like, programs that impact you, by the way. Joining us now is Jason Johnson.
Shalom. Call Haloyim La Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakodash. The abundance of the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Shalom to your fellow laborers out there doing the work in truth and in sincerity, especially during these times. Shalom to the few Akwap that believe as well. A hearty shalom to other laborers and believers that are scattered abroad, whether you're among the heathen and like the heathen who are speckled bird Israelites, to the household of faith, which is the elect. I want to say shalom to you. Back at you with another quick word with an edifying lesson. Shalom, Squad. And as you can see, we're in them times where the wicked, all right, is tendency, which the wicked is the self-proclaimed white man begin with their elites, the tiny tops, and what they're doing is self-destructing this place as America, which is Babylon in the scriptures, okay? And with the government shutdown, it's going to affect a lot of people, okay? And you heard the news moderator or host say that SNAP benefits, government checks, and even veteran families and veterans in general, they're going to feel the effects of the government shutdown because they won't get paid. And keep in mind that, it's not a guarantee they'll get back pay. All right, more likely they won't, but this is what it is. This is what we come to, right? So this is the book of Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach 14:5. It says, "He that is evil, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good?" See, and if this man is evil to himself and his own people, how you going to expect to be good to you? All right, and we Israelites know that very well. This man have not done anything good to us. And scriptures say that love working no ill to his neighbor. So what what love or goodwill or good intentions in general that he had for us? He haven't had any good intentions or any goodwill towards us. All right, let alone his own people. Because why? This man that's set up is truly the wicked. And we don't care about you Edomites are suffering. It is what it is, man. All right, you had your kingdom, and now it's on the way out. And if you enjoy it, it's on you. Okay? So, yeah, man, he's evil to himself, and he's evil to his own people, and you see the effects of what's going on. Even DEI, that directly affected Edomites more. Because it was originally made for, like, the Edomite woman, and then, other men, and then other men of minority, Negro, Latino, Native American, Israelite descent to get in there, the ones that could. But overall, it was originally built for the Edomite woman. All right, and then the alphabet community and all that stuff, And now that DEI came about, they got rid of DEI. A lot of people have lost their jobs. You've seen tens of thousands of weeks and days on end. All right, so imagine the workers now. And did it affect, the women of our people? Absolutely. The tribes women, it affected you as well. Okay? Even the men that was in there, it affected them as well. So, overall, it affected Esau more importantly, So, with the shutdown happening, all right, they're saying it's going to be pushed back for some time, but they don't give you a date. And like they said, he taking it nonchalantly. Why? Because he don't care. He got his money, got his wealth. He don't have to worry about things like that. Even the veterans and their families, right? And the veterans supposed to be, taken care of. And what scripture proved that? Let's go. We're going to stay in the book of Sirach, okay? Scroll down a bit. Sirach 26 and verse 28. It says, there be two things that grieve my heart, and the third making me angry. A man of war that suffered poverty, and men of understanding that are not set by. Okay? And one that returneth from righteousness to sin, the Lord prepares such and one for the sword. So, hey man, you making men of war suffer poverty, man. A man of war should have all the, enough riches, all right, to sustain him until he die. Should have the need of one for anything. Seeing he gave his life, for the country or government that, that he's under. Even the women too, whatever. But it's mainly men that fight wars. So you have some women that's in there. Okay, overall, men are the ones that go and fight wars. Okay? And if a men of war suffering poverty, man, that's a shame. That's a stain on your government. That's a stain on America, man. And there's many of veterans that are homeless. They're homeless. They're on drugs. Because usually, the VA drug them up. And then they perish being poor. Which is an evil, wicked thing, man. That's an evil and wicked thing, man. But this is Babylon for you, man. And then also it mentioned, you women, which is good. So you women starting to feel that pressure too. Okay? Why? Because the serpent beguiled you as well. Okay? The serpent beguiled you, and now you start to feel the pains, all right, of the deceit he fed you. Let's grab something else real quick. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I want to say fair use.
Senate.
Fair use, by the way. Of course, my videos are not monetized, only for commentary and literary purposes. So with that, fair use. This is from Fox News Dallas Fort Worth. So again, fair use. I want to play the clip. Let's hear for yourself what's going on, because it's going on all throughout the country.
Down a funding bill Monday for the 11th time. Democrats say they're still holding out for an extension to healthcare subsidies that are set to expire. Republicans are expected to put forward a bill to pay only troops and essential federal employees, but that is also unlikely to pass. The House has not even convened since the shutdown started. State health officials say food assistance could be cut off for millions if the government does not reopen in a few days.
Tisia Mazinga joins us in studio with a look at the concerning situation. Tisia.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Lawmakers have less than a week to reopen the government before state agencies say the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, could impact families ahead of the holidays. Now, the U.S. Department of Agriculture sent a letter to state agencies on Friday. It said there will not be enough funds to pay November SNAP program if the government shutdown continues past October 27th. The program provides help for 42 million people across the country. Clarissa Clark with the North Texas Food Bank says they already had a game plan before the government shutdown, but she also says she anticipates every area will see an increase of people if SNAP benefits don't come next month.
So there you go, man. So, hey, this dude is basically sabotaging everything, which is good. All right, let this motherfucker fall, man. Hey, how about Bashim Al-Shah got things happening under this man, Trump presidency, man. The Lord is pushing these prophecies through this man's presidency. Shit is happening, and it's beautiful, man. It's fucking beautiful that prophecy is being fulfilled. We've been warning, you tribes out there what's coming, especially women, man. We warn you too at times. When the Spirit have us get on you, and we warn you of things that's to come, or things that's going to happen to you, and you don't take heed to it. So this is the book of Isaiah 32 and verse 9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall you be troubled, Ye careless women, for the vengeance shall fail, the gathering shall not come in. Right. And how you get your vengeance or your gathering of your goods through your SNAP benefits. When they just told you that they're gonna fucking affect those SNAP benefits. All right, over 42 million people. So a lot of fucking women gonna be out here losing their minds, bugging the fuck out because why? They gotta feed them little baby's kids, you know? If they can't feed them baby's kids, guess what? They're gonna fucking lose it. They're gonna bug out. You know? Verse 11, tremble you women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare. And gird sackcloth upon your loins, right? Meaning what? Mourn. Because that's what's gonna happen. You women about to fucking mourn out there because you don't have no fucking man. Most of you. I was at the concert fucking Sunday with my rib and the fucking hype man. Oh, my single ladies at, and that motherfucking place went crazy. And it was packed out. It was packed. I didn't see one section open. I didn't see empty seats really at all. Women screamed like a motherfucker. About 90s, I say at least 90% of the crowd was screaming. When he said, well, all my independent ladies at. Well, if you're so fucking independent, where your money at to buy them fucking groceries? Because you're going to feel it now. A lot of you, I guarantee a lot of them women that was in the fucking concert on Sunday, all right, they fucking on welfare, man. But they had money to go to the fucking Monica and Brandy tour, man. You know? Or concert, whatever that was here. Which, Maria invited me out to it. I went. But it was a lot of fucking women in there. It was an overwhelming majority of women in there. And if you see a man, Slocky, you've seen a few of us men that like women, that are straight men or heterosexual men, however you want to word it. And then other men were fucking, zesty. You know what I mean? So that was there too. So with a lot of zesty men in society, guess what? A lot of you women still don't have no man to take care of you and provide for you. So you're going to be fucked up out here. You know what I mean? So, verse 12, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Yeah. Because guess what? You can't buy no food by way of the SNAP benefits. That's the fruitful vine and pleasant fields. You get your fucking food through what? Your benefit programs that Nero Trump is cutting off. See? So you are going to lament. Lament mean what? To fucking mourn. Let's get that on the Hebrew. All right. To lament. The Hebrew word there is sapad. It says to wail, lament, mourn. See? A lot of you women going to fucking mourn out here, man. You're going to mourn because why? The days of mourning are going to come. And believe you me, wish you had a man that day. And a lot of you that don't have a man, you're going to get in line to get a man. Because once you can get the benefits, and I hope he prolong this shit for months. Go ahead. This place already finished anyway. Prolong it. Because the more your pride is brought down low from your fucking, thinking you don't need no man, you're going to see in that day that you need a man. As far as you women. And this is why, from the apostles on down, keep on telling you brothers that what? Don't worry about a woman if you don't got one, because Isaiah 4:1 is going to take place real soon. That's pretty much at the door. All right, Isaiah 4:1 says this, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Right. So you're gonna have 7 women, which is what? 7 means completion. Okay, not literally 7, but the number 7 means completion. So you're going to have a complete number of women that's going to be under you, begging you to protect them in the day of trouble, right? They're going to be ready to cook and clean and do whatever you say. Share you all that. Because we're at that point where you're going to see, especially men in the Lord, we're gonna be the most sought out man in society. Because why? The Lord's gonna make a man more precious than fine gold. Let's get that. All right, the book of Isaiah, chapter 13. All right, In verse 12, it says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. So the Lord's going to make a man more precious than the golden wedge of Ophir. The gold of Ophir is the purest gold. So we're gonna be the purest commodity out here once all hell break loose. Why? And this talking about the men of the Lord, because it says in Sirach 25 that what? There's none above him that fear the Lord. But why? Because we're your fucking protection. We're your provision. You know? Which goes to what? Providing. Make sure you have so that you don't be without, right? We're that for you women. You don't fucking acknowledge that. You think you fucking can do it on your own. IEDNPENDT, whatever how you spell that shit. That song, you know, that Lil Webby song, the independent song. Oh, what's that? Neo. I love her because she got her own. They done led you astray. Now look at you. You out here assed out, man. It's over, man. See? Because your protection, all right, well, Proverbs, it says what? A foolish woman tear down a house with her own hands. See? And now, you're going to look around you in the day of trouble, which the Jacob's time of trouble is really upon us. All right? You're going to look around, you got no protection. Because you kicked him out. He wasn't good enough. Him working a 9 to 5. Or your dumbass guy with a Pookie Ray Ray nigga that didn't have no promise of being anything in life. But yet you labeled the nigga had little niggas with the nigga. You know? Fuck that. We ain't taking you. Isaiah 32:2, it says, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in the weary land. Right? So we're going to be the one that's going to protect, provide, and comfort you in the times to come. So long as it's up to you, how about you know that you're going to be sent to a man of the Lord. A lot of these men out here going to bug out. They don't know the Lord. That's why Jeremiah 30 going to what? A man having his hands on his loins like a woman in travail. Why? Why? Because he's going to be afraid of the fucking evil and terror that's going on. So a man of the Lord going to be stable in these times, because why? We got the knowledge and wisdom and understanding that, you know what I'm saying, the Lord gave to us to keep us stable mentally and spiritually in these times. You know? So this is where we at, man. You get ready to experience fucking turmoil on a whole new level, man. And I hope, like I said, I hope this fucking shutdown lasts a long time. Okay? Because a lot of you women out there are proud. All right, and it says what? The pride going to be brought low in this place. Okay? So I'm in it there. Hey, I'm going to say, Lord willing, you were edified. You know, a lot of shit going on. Hey, and it's good, man. Hey, the Lord is working things out, man, as far as prophecy under this dude, man. So, hey, keep him in office because he's fucking up everything. All right? I'm loving it. So with that, shalom to the elect, and I'll see you next video, Lord willing. Shalom.